Now let's move from rural areas to urban areas with smart irrigation and the green spaces of smart cities. Mr. José Luis Bustros Jimenez, CEO at BrioAgro Technologies. The floor is yours.
Okay. Buenos dias. Good morning, everyone. I have a presentation, please, if you can charge it. I'm the CEO of BrioAgro, a Spanish startup of smart irrigation. I can put it, okay, that's it. We have started working mainly in farms, but also after to develop our business in farms, we developed a second, a second line is what we are working, we're talking to you today. It's a smart irrigation in green spaces of smart cities. It's a second line, we call it smartaqua. We are here because we won in 2020 first prize in World Business Angel Investment Forum, and they give our first invest to develop our first steps. And in this edition, in October last year, October 2022, we met in Antalya, Turkey, the team organizers of this Peace City World. Thank you very much, John and Munir, to invite us to Salamanca. It's a pleasure to be Spanish and speaking in our country. And what we do, climate change is changing, increasingly changing what happened with water scarcities. There is many countries with global water scarcity, as you can see in the images with the red and yellow one areas. And knowing that 80% of the available water consumption is for agriculture, most farmers still use observation to decide irrigation. BrioAgro have developed a system that irrigates just when the crop needs, achieving significant savings, improving production, resistance, and quality of the crop. Using this technology, we know when irrigate is this point of the graphic, how much irrigate is this line in liters or hours or minutes, and when irrigate more or less. And also, all this connecting to the watering equipment. We save water. Our results is we have savings around 20 and 50%, depending on the crop and the climate. And in addition to this, in tests at the University of Navarra, our lettuce reached 10 centimeters more in diameter, even using less water. This helped us to win first prize in Water Scarcity Challenge in Europe in 2020. When you save water, you also save energy for pumping. It's linear. If you save 30% of water, you also save 30% of energy for this pumping. Also, you save fertilizer, phytosanitaries, and labor dedicated to irrigation. That's it. It's better for the economy, it's savings for the economy of the farmers. Also, we improve the sustainable indicators. We reach 10 of the 17 global goals, and the magazine Food Tech 500, they highlight of BrioAgro in climate change, clean water and sanitation, and responsible production and consumption. Then how do we do it? First, using different proven technologies that are sending data at real time to the internet. Second, interpreting all this data that we collect and give value to this, because we mix information of sensors, of satellite information, and meteorological data, and we give value to this. Third, we manage this information. The farmer receives this information from his mobile or PC, and he can manage what he needs. And also, BrioAgro from his headquarters can manage this information to help him to, when he has a doubt or to give him support. And fourth, action. We start these three first steps in our early ages, and we advise to the farmers, and they told us, oh, why you don't irrigate better than tell me when I have to irrigate them? Then we make another development to connect to 95% of the irrigation controllers in the world. Then we can control everything and do smart irrigation wherever farm in the world. And our different advantages, our secret sauce, like we said, is we are expert in soil. We have a soil moisture calibration algorithm developed with two universities of Spain and our technology and our practice. And this algorithm gives you the humidity on the soil depending of the crop, of the soil, and on the microclimate. This is the main important information that we collect, the humidity of the soil, and we put it next to the roots. And here you can see a data logger. The sensor is connected to a data logger to send information to the cloud. It's solar panel everywhere, and it's put in between the vegetation. And a very important thing, we combine what happened in one point, for example, sector 5, and we extrapolate what happened in one point to the rest of the farm using satellite photographs interpreted. Thanks to this, FAO and the International Telecommunication Union award us in agricultural and innovation systems and sustainable agriculture. That's it. I explain you what we do in agriculture so quickly. When we move this, our knowledge to parks and gardens, it's easy for us because it's very complex agriculture. Grass and some plants are not as complex as crops. Okay, what we do, the main important thing is that a park is public. Then we have to protect the data loggers and have to be underground. While in farms, all the data loggers are in surface. Okay, then this is the main difference. We have to work hardly with this because we need communications to do that, communication that works underground. But the main difference, farms, we work on surface, and parks underground. Then our scheme of work is practically the same, with this only difference. BrioAgro works with more than 40 different crops, and we have our technology is stand in more than 500 farms in the world. And in parks and gardens, our facilities are in Seville, in Parque de los Príncipes, in Badajoz, in Environmental and Education Center, and in Pamplona, in the north, in Parque Huelca del Castillo. Also, we work with APTE, is the Association of Science of Technology Parks in Spain. The parks of these technological parks are irrigated with our technology. And also singular trees in the Council of Vélez Málaga. And now in 2023, we are working with Madrid Futuro. It's a new project from Madrid, and we are working on it thanks to the BBVA Bank Open Innovation. Then to understand what we do in parks, that's it. This is a sensor, data logger, to the depth of the roots before to cover it. Here, satellite information, as I showed you before, to compare what happened in one place to another. We measure, obviously, the water consumption, measuring all the water meters, and irrigation controlling. In one hand, dragging on the install and controlling, and in other hand, with new installations, with more premium installations with smart controllers. At the end, what we are doing in these councils, we are working with an API to give all the data to their platform to connect with them. Because we are very focused in irrigation, not in all the things that we have in a smart city. And lastly, the last areas where we are working now is urban gardens, that are like little farms in many cities here in Spain. Also, rare and legendary trees is This is a big tree with so old, and also we monitoring this with sensors and with satellite information. And with new tree plantings, here is Boskia that are doing that. We are collaborating with companies like Boskia and quite similar to help them to monitoring the new planting. Everything supported with a team with the expertise in agronomy and landscaping, in computing and telecommunications, and markets and customer service. Now we are present in Europe, in Portugal, Italy, and Spain, and America, in Ecuador and Mexico. And we are seeking country directors for global expansion. This is a good opportunity. Our device can work in any country in the world, but we are especially interested in US, Chile, Brazil, Morocco, and Turkey. But wherever country is well received. That's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jose Luis. That was great. With Deborah, you are changing our lives.